We Are Perfect is the movie I'm reviewing today, guys. This movie can be found on First Team TV, and a recap of this movie talks about two different couple. Each couple has their own problem. The first one came to visit the second one, and obviously they are trying to hide their problems, but they can't hide their problem for long. So the problems from each couple now conflicted with each other, and they started fighting among themselves in the same house. So basically that's what you're going to see while watching this movie. What I like about this movie, I'll start with Deza and Gold. That's the first couple, the one who came to Nosa's house. Their whole idea of problem has to be centered around unemployment, the man not working and being able to provide for the family. And of course also the woman loves the husband, but of course due to his unemployment, problem here and there, borrowed money, not being able to pay. So that is their whole storyline for that. Now the way they portrayed themselves as perfect couple to the other couple was really exciting. The pretending, the jokes was quite fun to watch. And then talking about the other couple, which is Nosa and Benita. Yes, their own problem was centered around cheating. Perfect, providing husband, but he was a chronic cheat. So that was their own problem as well, and they were also hiding that problem for the other couple who were their friends. So that was quite very interesting seeing how they were portraying that line. You guys already know that Nosa is a comic actor. Even when he's serious, I see him as a comic actor. Here he was trying to be serious, but there was comedy because of the way he was talking. All the scripts that was given to him, whatever he was saying, were all comic. Even when some of the things were serious, it came across as a joke that was funny. Me, I love good comedy movies, so Nosa was a comic relief for me in this movie. So yes, for the comic side of it, I really love that for this movie. Another thing I love is the fact that this movie is really relatable. Problems that couples go through, unemployment from mostly the husband and how it affects relationship and marriage. That was really relatable. And of course also the other couple, which has to do with the cheating. That was also a very relatable issues. How to forgive cheating? Do you forgive, or do you just let go? Is it a deal breaker? This is what you're going to see when you watch this movie. Decision making in your marriage. This movie will teach you how to make decision in your marriage, not just relationship, because the couples were actually real couples. So this movie, it will help you in your decision making, so I would definitely recommend this movie for you guys to watch. That was really exciting to see. The last thing that I like about this movie is that there were not a lot of people on set. Like, this movie does not have a lot of cast, about 5 or 6, and you could not feel that because of the excitement scenes between the two couples that was going on in the same house. Different reaction, different interaction, different conversation all the time, and that was really interesting. And also the fact that the two different couples has a lot of exciting moments going on, and their acting was not boring. It was fast, it was interactive, it was going, it was active, it was action from here, action from there, night and day. There was action going on all throughout. So even though the cast were not many, you won't feel that it's not many because of how the scenes were put together. So that was something that I like about this movie. Moving on to what I don't like about this movie, guys, I'll start with the time. This movie did not deserve 2 hours plus. Why? We've seen this storyline before where couples are fighting because of this cheating or no job in the family kind of thing. Trust me, this movie does not deserve 2 hours. This movie should have even aired in 1 hour, 30 minutes or 20 minutes max. The time for this movie was really bad. Too much. So if you have 2 hours plus to spare, guys, then maybe you will watch this movie. It was too much. Then another thing I didn't like about this movie was bad lighting. Why? The lighting on this set was bad. Color grading cinematography worse. It was as if they were looking for violet or bluish color grading that was going on, especially for the dark scenes or night scenes. Ooh, very bad. I was asking myself, why was the lighting bad on set like that? Like, because during the daytime, the day lighting was quite okay, and that was, it was okay. Night, and there were a lot of night shots because, as a couple movie, most of conversations are always happening in the night. Cheating is going on in the night, so there were a lot of night shots for this movie. So you can just imagine how poor lighting and the color picture quality for all these night scenes was. That was something that I did not like at all. Another thing that I didn't like about this movie is there was serious conversation going on, serious conversations, a lot of emotions, anger emotions were going on, and then Nosa will come in with his lines, and it seems like a joke. It was not correlating. Like, someone is very serious expressing and you just make unnecessary joke. So what I'm trying to say is that there were too much unnecessary jokes from, or should I say, the lines or the script that was given to Nosa. Most of them were unnecessary jokes. Like, they were not needed in certain scenes, but he was, asked to say them or add them. That was like, it was off. The point, you would think that they were joking in the movie due to some of these things that were being said by Nosa. It was seems like a joke. And also Diva Gold, some of her lines were also not given at, especially when they were deceiving Benita, or Benita is also deceiving. It just seems like a joke. And some of the scenes where one couple is fighting and the other couple is spying or eavesdropping and could hear exactly why they are fighting, and still when being caught, still pretending and act like they are dumb or don't know what is going on. It's like you're not using your sense in this movie. Like, what are they playing on our intelligence, or what exactly was going on in some of these scenes? It doesn't really make sense. It's like, come on now, let's think far, let's be smart in some of these movies that we add, or some of the scenes that you include in the movie or in the storyline. It doesn't really make sense, please. Lastly but not the least thing that I don't like about this movie is the location, the house that they used for this movie. The angle shots for the house was so bad. I mean, they used only one location or two. It was just so bad. They didn't really make good use of the house. The only thing that I would say they make good use of, when Nosa is in the kitchen or somewhere and they were shooting from the top. It was nice. It was really beautiful, but there was poor lighting, so you couldn't just appreciate shots like that. That was something that was really disappointing, and I did not like about this movie. And on that note, I actually give this movie a 2/10. Please, my rating doesn't change a thing. If you're a fan of this 4 actors, you can actually go on First Team TV and watch this movie. That's why I'm actually giving you the channel where you can actually find this movie. There was this something that I just noticed about Nosa. I don't know if he produced this movie or he owns First Team TV, because he actually reposted this movie on his own personal channel with a different title. I don't know why. I don't know why did that. That is why I'm actually advertising where you can watch this movie if you're interested. First Team TV. Again, I don't know if he owns it or not, but yeah, that's where you can find this movie if you're interested. But I will really not recommend it if you are someone who is a serious person, want to watch a serious YouTube movie. This is just like, to weigh away time comedy wise. Then obviously you can watch We Are Perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. I'll see you all in my next movie review.